Hello again, I'm Steve with NordicClick, and today we're going to be talking about how to properly optimize the loading of your JavaScript for better page speed performance. In most cases, the biggest effect on performance is loading third-party scripts, such as analytics or other tracking scripts. What exactly is the cost of loading these third-party resources? The browser needs to perform a DNS lookup, establish a new HTTP connection, and in the case that the script is being loaded over HTTPS, it also needs to perform an SSL handshake with the server. All of these actions need to be performed for each and every third-party script that your website is loading. There are a couple methods that can help you properly load these third-party scripts while keeping page speed performance top of mind. The first option is to load certain scripts asynchronously. This means that the browser starts to parse your HTML code, and when it comes to a third-party JavaScript, it throws that script into a download or fetch queue without interrupting the parsing process. Once that script has been fully downloaded, it will then execute that script. This is where, if the page is still being parsed, it will block that parsing process in order to execute the downloaded script, and then continue parsing once the script has been executed. With this method, scripts may not be executed in the order in which they appear in the HTML, rather in the order in which they finish downloading, while also still interrupting or blocking the parsing process upon execution of the script. The next option is to defer a script to prevent its execution until after parsing of the HTML is completed. Like async, this method also throws the downloading or fetching of the script into a queue as it finds them during the parsing of the HTML. However, they will remain in that queue even after they've been downloaded and not execute until after the entire page has been parsed. This will ensure that none of the deferred scripts will interrupt or block the HTML parsing process and will be executed in the same order in which they appeared in the HTML. So how do you know when to use async versus defer? Async is commonly used for scripts that need to be loaded early, such as analytics or other important tracking scripts where you do not want to miss any valuable metrics. Defer should be used for all less critical scripts, such as a video player that isn't even being used until after the page is completely loaded or is below the fold. Depending on the amount of third-party scripts you load and the servers they are being loaded from, many have seen significant increases in page load speeds by using async and defer properly, oftentimes seeing improvement of up to 4 seconds in their load times. That may not sound like a long time, but in the world of page speeds, it's an eternity, and can have a significant impact on your rankings in SEO and quality scores in PPC. An additional option for loading third-party scripts would be to download and self-host those scripts on your web server. This can help with page speeds by reducing the need for additional DNS lookups, improve caching headers, and also would allow you to take advantage of HTTP 2 and 3 protocols. However, there is also a downside that comes with self-hosting a third-party script. If you rely on that script to be updated regularly, you will not receive those updates. Having to manually update these scripts when the need arises can also add additional overhead to your development process and leaves room for error in the case that an update was missed. I hope you found this information useful and can improve your own page speed scores. For more questions or information, please visit www.nordicclick.com or give us a call at 952-460-3333.